people of the internet, welcome back to Diet in Japan. Today I wanted to start a kind of bi-weekly weigh-in slash vlog type thing where I talk about how much weight I've lost in 2 weeks. So it will be every 2 weeks, which is bi-weekly. Actually, I had to look up the definition of bi-weekly because I was like, oh, does it mean every 2 weeks or twice weekly? And let me see here. According to Google, bi-weekly is either an adjective, an adverb, or noun, and it means appearing or taking place every 2 weeks or twice a week. So bi-weekly means both. But what I mean it to be, in this case, is I want to do every 2 weeks, I'm going to weigh myself and update. I started this journey on February 1st. And on February 1st, I weighed this much, which wasn't in my last video. I think I just did like from the week before how much I weighed. But anyways, at the start of the journey, I weighed this much, and now I weigh this much. So since my last video where I updated you guys about my weight I'm down just only 1 kilogram, which is about 2 pounds. So not terrible, but I'd like to be going a little faster. So in total, it's been about 2.5 months since I've started dieting, and the grand total of how much weight I've lost is this. Wow. I'm gonna do this every 2 weeks where it's just kind of more loose, I guess, or free. I guess I'm always free, but just to keep myself motivated to continue on this journey. And I've been watching a lot of other people's like weight loss blogs, vlogs, and Twitters and things, and that's been really helpful as well. So, except my journey is a lot different than the videos I am watching because normally it is people who are living in their home country, whereas here I'm obviously not Japanese, so I am a foreigner. But I still think that, you know, obviously Japan has super healthy food. It also has really fattening food too, but it has super healthy food, so it's not super hard to lose weight in Japan. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I have ate or been eating the past few months to help me lose weight. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys is this. So this is ebi chili sauce. And ebi, for those of you that don't know, means shrimp in Japanese. And shrimps are super low in calories. So in one medium-sized shrimp, there's about 7 calories. I generally eat about 10, so that's 70 calories, plus this sauce, which in this whole package, there's about 300 calories. I only eat about half, so that's about 150 plus 70. That's 220 calories for like a meal, because I can eat that and feel pretty full. So shrimp are low in calories, but I don't know, they make you feel full. So this is something that I always make. And I think you can get this at Asian marts in the United States, or you can make your own chili sauce at home. So first I boil the shrimp, and then you just follow the directions on the back of this package, which I'm not going to get into now. But if you live in Japan, I got this this is like an Aeon brand. So if you know the supermarket slash superstore Aeon, you can go to that and buy that there. Or like usually anywhere in the supermarket in Japan, near the shrimp, they'll have this. Highly recommend, low in calories. Okay, so another thing that I like to eat, that my boyfriend also really likes too, is marbo tofu. So marbo tofu is like tofu with like a meat sauce. You can buy these packages anywhere, in any supermarket, anywhere in Japan. I think it's like considered like a Chinese food, But yeah, it's super, super simple to make. You just like cube like a block of tofu and you add this sauce. And then I also like to add negi or long onion or just like regular onion. You can mix it up and add a lot of things to this. But tofu, as you know, is very low in calorie. And this sauce is also not super high in calorie either. So you're good to go. So another thing that I have been making a lot and kind of like meal prepping, actually my boyfriend makes it because he's better at cutting the cabbage, is this like cabbage salad. Let's see, it kind of looks not so good, but actually like quite often here in Japan you'll see that when they have like salads, it'll be like cabbage, sliced or shredded cabbage salad. In America, we tend to think of salad only as like, well, I mean, there's a lot of different definitions for salads, but in America, usually we think lettuce. And lettuce is boring. Cabbage is way more high in fiber. I think it might have a little higher calories, but I don't know. I feel full and I think it tastes better. So we shred the cabbage. There's red pepper, carrot, and cucumber, and like make it in this huge big box. And my boyfriend takes it a little bit for lunch when he's at work, and I eat it for dinner usually or lunch. And I put like chicken breast on top of it. Super good, super healthy, really, 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 really easy. If you don't have a cabbage slicer, you can just like, if you're in Japan, you can definitely buy like a bag of shredded lettuce, which I recommend you do. But it's cheaper if you buy the cabbage slicer and just like slice the cabbage yourself. But actually it's a little difficult for me and the cabbage goes everywhere, so I make my boyfriend do it. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys that I learned from a Japanese TV show here, that I ate at the beginning of my journey, and haven't eaten in a few weeks, but maybe I'll kind of go back to it, is a thing called Mochi Mochi. Mochi Mochi looks like this, and it's like a rice substitute. So obviously Japanese people, like, rice is a huge part of their diet, but white rice is really, really high in calories, and like in the West, we tend to eat bread more, but in America, like if you're on a weight loss journey or if you're dieting, generally you can switch to like a good whole grain or whole wheat bread. And in Japan, that just doesn't exist. I've never found a whole wheat or wheat bread my entire time I've lived here, which has only been about 2 years or a little over 2 years. But I've never found wheat bread, like maybe in a bakery, like super rare and like expensive, but not like sliced wheat bread like you can find in the United States. But they do have this, which is called Mochi Mochi, which is like a wheat kind of rice-ish substitute / you can mix it with white rice to make the rice healthier. It's high in fiber and it's got less calories than rice. And actually I saw this on a Japanese TV show where like these women were just substituting Mochi Mochi instead of rice and they were losing a lot of weight. For me, I don't really need like a carb, like a rice base for my food. Sometimes I'm fine with just like a protein and a vegetable. But if you are someone that likes to have like a carby kind of substance in your meals, which I totally understand, I definitely recommend Mochi Mochi. You can mix it with white rice to give, if you want to mix it. Actually, that's what I did. I've never made it just by itself, but I know it is possible to do. It requires more water than regular rice, and you have to let it soak for some time so like the grains can absorb the water. But this is a good option for healthier grains in Japan. I think it is also available in the United States, although it might be a little more difficult to find. Okay, so those are just some of the things that I've been eating to try to help me lose weight. I'm happy with the amount I'm down. I still have a long, long way to go. Thank you so much for joining me. Comment down below, are you on a weight loss journey? What do you eat to help you lose weight? Do you also live in Japan? Do you have some recipes that you would like to see or that you have eaten to help you lose weight? Please let me know. At the end of this video, I'm going to put an annotation. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe for more videos like this. I also started a blog and a Twitter, which there'll be links in description. Basically, it's just things that I like on my blog, which is Japan things and diet things and a little bit of like arty and video game things. So thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in 2 weeks for another bi-weekly weigh-in, but I'm going to try to put out videos at least once a week, if not twice a week. There's more stuff from my vacation that I want to show and share with you guys, but it's not so much relating to the diet, it's more just like travel vlog in Japan, which my channel is about both, so it's okay. But anyways, for the third time, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye! Goodbye!